Thank you, Holly. Wow. This is a neat place. I'm so glad you folks came tonight. And I want to thank you for letting an old man up here. You ask, how old? How old? Ma'am, you didn't say anything. You want me to do this comedy stuff by myself? Everybody, how old? How old? 75. Thank you very much. I'm to the awkward age where I worry about what's going to fall off. Next. And I'm not even Caitlin. I'm so old I know how to drive a stick shift.
Come on.
Anybody else?
So I came here and they...
I'm not talking about a boner. But while we're on the subject, I volunteered for a clinical study of Viagra at the University of Longwood. Helping out with science gave me a really good feeling. And I expected it to be a lot harder. It was one of those double-blind studies. Even the researchers didn't know who was coming. They put us in hospital gowns and we looked like Sheriff Joe's tent city. I was the only one without a rigid tent pole. Imagine propping up your tent with one of those things. You get a Dollar Tree. A fun noodle. It wasn't fun. It was embarrassing and not uplifting. We were bored stiff. Well, I was just bored. I'm sure glad you guys came in. I'm glad everybody came in. We played Monopoly until the other guys knocked the pieces off the board. Our version of Happy Sack was interesting, but kind of painful. We called our concoction of tag Pokemon. Go! I didn't have a good poker. The other guys hated my favorite. Twister! When they saw me coming, they were scared stiff. We appreciated it, and they weren't laughing either. We appreciated when the researchers gave us a shake break. They also gave us homework, and it wasn't very hard for me. And that's when I learned when it comes time for your lube job, you don't need expensive stuff. If you go to Dollar Tree and get their hair styling gel. It's a good thing I was raised a Baptist. If I'd been a Catholic, after each session, I'd need confession. And I'd have a dishonorable discharge. Well, my age, it's hard for me to stand erect. And during the study, I couldn't keep my eye on the ball. Make that plural. One of the doctors said that I was all nuts. And he accused me of being a going swinger. I had to quit the study. I couldn't even go 4 hours without falling asleep. It's not going to be a problem with you guys. You guys are so awesome. I want you to come and spice up my funeral. Too late, it was last Tuesday. I don't know how this is related, but I have T-shirts back there. There's all profits go to charity. more information about that back there. They're a charity that helps senior citizens. No, it's not me. And who knows, you get one of those t-shirts that cost $10, cash or card. After 5 years, depending on how my comedy career goes, you might say, I've got this Arizona Lou t-shirt. It's good for absolutely nothing. Or you might say, it's good for cleaning up homework. I collect boxes. Anybody else collect boxes? Let's hear by applause. You've got to collect boxes. Read the instructions. It says, save this box. So my house back in Phoenix, I've got boxes for printer, office chair, mother-in-law. Let's hear it by applause if you've ever gotten boxes from the post office for priority mail, those red, white, and blue boxes. Anybody?
Woo. Come on.
Did you ever read the inside of those boxes? They have a warning in there. It says those are not yours. They're post office property. And I've got some at home in my closet. Does that make me a closet criminal? Well, I'm getting so many boxes at home, I may have to move out into a box, which is going to be difficult with a mother-in-law. I was just kidding. That's not true. My mother-in-law's dead. Hey, I'm dying. You are too. Hopefully with your ducks in a row and after I do. Well, you know, we try to sugarcoat death. Hey, he's going to greener pastures, be with the Lord. My family's absolutely determined that I'm not going to be in that category. Pushing daisies. I'm going to be pushing dandelions and weed.
Come on.
Hey, you guys took that the second step. That's right.
We got you there.
Well, some people are determined to be like they wish they were dead. I was in the produce department, picked out some bananas and set them aside. Oh yes, at my age, it's always a banana in the pocket. One guy got that. Anyway, up walks old Oscar. I don't know if that was his real name, but he really was a grouch. You need to watch more Sesame Street. I said, do you like comedy? No. Do you like to laugh? No. And, you know, you can't blame him. Maybe he lost his wife and forgot where. Maybe he was a Jehovah's Witness. I know I didn't offend anybody because they don't come and laugh. Maybe he forgot to pull out. Well, I don't know how I'm going to go, but I want to leave this world going as fast as I can. Having fun. I want my obituary to read something like, Arizona Lou died in an avalanche of boxes. You're great. Thank you very much. Give yourselves a hand.